Ladowitz, Steve. I'm from OCB, which is in the Bay Area. I've been with MDI or Sterling for the last 16 years. I did my weekend in 1992. I did my legacy discovery in 2007. You know, it's been a great ride. I really enjoyed it. Probably the most important thing was my relationship with other men. You know, being around men is something that I didn't have a lot of, and MDI gave me a great opportunity to be with men, to really get intimate with men, to be able to say things to these men that I've never said to anybody else, and to also hear what they had to say to me, and where I could help them out in any way I could. So it's great. It's great to be here. I had some reservations, but really, you know, to be with almost 200 men is a great opportunity to be with old friends and meet new people. These seminars that they're holding just seem great. I just did a fathering one that was exceptional, and I'm excited about maybe getting on the team to help bringing it to the Bay Area. I know that's something that you know, we all could use. So thanks a lot, and see you around.
Xena, Warren, I'm from New York City. The humongous men's division in New York City. It's like that saying, like, what has you know, food meant to you? I view my life as kind of a pre-MDI, post-MDI. Well, yeah, MDI, I guess, meaning men's weekend, right? Well, I certainly have, without doubt, I don't have any, there's no confusion anymore about my masculinity. I'm a man, I know what that means. I mean, it's like, it's a point where it's almost like asking a fish what water is. I have a lot of close relationships with men, both in and out of the organization, that I'd like to think would report that I'm someone whom they count on and can go to, that they know I'm a good support system for them consistently. I have a son whom I know gets the juice, this stuff, and it's probably everywhere. I would think everywhere, in some way, leaks through, right?
Campos Keck. I'm from the East Bay, Western region, MDI, Mud Men's Division. MDI has changed and transformed my life. I got into MDI in March of 2002. Through the next few weeks, I found sobriety from the men. Within 6 months, my wife was initiated by the women, by Sterling into the women technology. So that changed my marriage. Within 3 years, my 10-year-old son, who was at the time 6, became an international Kung Fu champion right here in Vegas, just through the confidence building that I got from the men. I had my 5-year-old, I guess 2 years after my initiation into the men, and I was like totally confident that I could handle 2 children in the economic time and with all that was going on in my family. So I was 30 when I entered the organization. Sometime around 34, I took a GED for a job. Never got a high school diploma, took a GED, came to the men all proud, and one of the men shouted out, "College courses start in June." And something about when men talk in a circle, things happen. By June, I was enrolled in college. I've had a 4.0 since then. Men helping me with tutoring and math, which was one of my weak points. I'm on my way to being a teacher, which is something that I discovered was part of my purpose through men like Jeff Parrish and Kurt Thorne, 2 of my mentors in the men's division. And then in the last couple months, you know, this is like discovery year by year, day by day. My men went and volunteered in the juvenile hall program, maximum security in Alameda County, and I discovered that when I do get my teaching credential, I want to place my educational efforts to young boys that are incarcerated. So, you know, to put it in a nutshell, I found my purpose. I found why I survived my childhood and my young manhood. I found out what my Creator has put me here for. I found my home, I found my tribe, I found my men, I found my village to help me raise my boys. What more can I say?
My name is Zener, Phil Zener. I was in the Landmark Forum in 2002, and a man named Thomas, then Truett Stubbs, walked up to me and he said, "I've got something that you might be interested in." And he didn't explain himself. He didn't say what it was he had to offer. He said, "Trust me, come to a team meeting." And it wasn't anything he said. It was about the way he was being and just the way he held himself as a man. I trusted him. I went to a team meeting. I was completely freaked out. We walked up and there was men putting their hands on each other's hearts and looking at each other in the eye and telling the other man what they saw in that man. And this was the first time in my life that men had treated each other like men instead of competitors. It's been an enormous impact on my life. It's changed the way I relate to other men. And other men have noticed the changes in me. My brother said, "What the hell happened to you? Whatever it is, I want a piece of it." Last week he went through Legacy Discovery and he is all lit up. And now he's spreading the word to other men. So I'm just happy to be here. The last time that I was at a membership meeting, there were, I don't know, 60, 70 men. That was 2004. Here we are with 180 men, and that's about, 4 times the energy. So this is great, and I'm complete.
Cameron Cole's my first name. I'm an alum with OCB and a player in many circles focused on building the bigger community of not just all the men's circles at our annual Circle of Men gatherings that we have every year with 30 men's circles, but going beyond that to have family camp with all the women and children, so we have the full village being recreated, building that bigger community we just spoke of earlier this morning here with all the different things that every man has as a gift, and I know all those women have, and especially the best teachers of all, the youth that haven't been infected by everything that we've had to unlearn to get to the place we are here. In the Western region, we're working on creating a long-term center, Glen Andrew, with a nonprofit, so men can donate to a nonprofit, receive a tax break, and retain that legacy for many millennia to all generations, so we can keep coming back together for all kinds of different events for the youth, for families, and for the men. So I look forward to having all of you duplicate this all across the country, into Canada, and as we go beyond that, like other organizations have gone internationally. I look forward to seeing all of you soon and talking with you more frequently by phone and email. Have a great journey home.